So I was recently asked a question, and people ask this a lot actually. The question was essentially, will I make my money back on this expensive niche tool that I purchased for my shop? Truth is, I have a lot of tools, and sometimes it's just for a particular job, but it's really important to be able to do that for somebody. For example, going even further into the clarinet bell ring hand press tool. This one comes with some discs that you put the bell on to compress the ring. And I was working on a job that required a really special fit for the bell. This is for an overhaul I'm doing, and there'd be no other way to tighten the ring for this 1920s clarinet unless I used this tool, which brings me to the lathe. The lathe is another example of a tool that doesn't necessarily give you an immediate return on your investment, but it's something that you use for so many different jobs. Even going closer to this specific tool that I have on the lathe right now, this is a steel bit that I had to shape by hand with a lot of particular facets and angles. I actually used my grinding wheel and my belt sander to shape this tool to a particular spot on a clarinet that I was getting at. So I could go on and on and on, but the main point is that will I make the money back from investing in all of these specific specialty niche tools and making the tools that allow me to make the tools? Yes, albeit over time. So while as a small business owner, it's a risk to carry all of these different tools, it's a bigger risk to me to not be able to do the level of repair and to cover the amount of different work that I do by not having these tools. So I really appreciate the questions people are asking as I make these videos. And if something comes up that you want to know more about, leave it in the comments below and I'll address it, or may even make a video about it in the future.